waiting, I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right, my grind too tight. This here rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
It's week 14 of the National Football League. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's been sensational as he leads the...
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in week 14. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Your game to win, offense. That's the call to play.
Jameis to throw it. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete. It's Henry. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively coming off that loss last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now it's Fields. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there, it's second down. To throw on second and 10, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the reinforcements come in as he gets stopped
And all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
They snap it to Fields. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So this offense able to convert on fourth. And now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. Fields now to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he's just going to be short here. Maybe by half a foot, maybe 4th and inches.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. White will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they had earlier this year?
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12. Here's Winston.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Winston.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Fields.
And that It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on second down. Fields. That'll be caught. It's Toney. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Well, how about that? I'm a little bit incredulous there. 4th and very long, and they decide to go for it, and what a play to pick it up.
Yeah, what does that do to the defense now?
Somewhat demoralizing, I would say, but they don't have time to hang their heads.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there, with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And now out come the Patriots.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And caught by Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On
third down, it's Pollard. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken on the 25.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Hey, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nailed for a hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Another goal around now for the Patriot offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fielded at the 20.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
slip back.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. One play action. Fields eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
That's complete to Toney. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
The throw for Toney is intercepted. Gets around him. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the 1st half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance.
He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Here's Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, we may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Off play action, Fields. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Here's Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift,
his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. From the gun, Winston. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To the air again with Winston. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Pick it up! Hey!
Winston. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
On 1st down, it's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Foxborough. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. New England on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Winston.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Winston. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
3rd and long for Winston. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Jalen Petrie
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
He's got him in, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jameis to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Winston. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
He's got them now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And the tight end goes in motion left.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Play action. It's Fields.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Jameis now on first down. That's caught by Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Winston. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Throwing again on second down. Winston.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Winston on 4th down. That's caught left side. Myers with it.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
To throw, Winston.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing, Winston. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. looks like he'll throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I'll tell you what,